Hi everybody, it's the 13th day of Veda, and you should go see the movie 42. 42 is not just the answer to life, the universe, and everything. 42 was the number of Jackie Robinson. Hopefully you know that Jackie Robinson was the first African American to play Major League Baseball after the Negro Leagues were formed. I've been really excited for the movie 42 ever since I heard that it was coming out. I love baseball, I love history, I love stories about the triumph of the human spirit, and I love a really good movie with a really good score that just makes me feel awesome. 42 is all of those things. First off, let's talk about the cast. Chadwick Boseman was amazing as Jackie Robinson. Nicole Beharie was amazing as Jackie's wife Rachel. There were so many faces in this movie that I knew. It has John McGinty, who is Dr. Cox in Scrubs. He plays the announcer, Red Barber, and oh my gosh, he's hilarious in that role and so good. Red Barber is like the king of similes. There was Ryan Merriman. He plays Dixie Walker, who was kind of a prejudiced member of the Dodgers team. And Ryan Merriman, you might remember from being in several Disney Channel movies during the good old days, like The Luck of the Irish and some other ones. Alan Tudyk, I don't know, Wash from Firefly. He plays a really, really racist Phillies manager, and he did a really good job. T.R. Knight, who used to be on Grey's Anatomy, is in the movie. He plays Harold, who's kind of Branch Rickey's right-hand man. Christopher Maloney from Law & Order SVU plays Leo DeRocher, who I didn't know before watching this movie that the commissioner, Happy Chandler, had banned Leo DeRocher from Major League Baseball for a year because he was getting pressure from this Catholic organization about Leo DeRocher having an affair with an actress. And then Harrison Ford. Oh my gosh. If I hadn't known beforehand that Harrison Ford was playing Branch Rickey, I might not have known it was him. I probably would have been like, oh my gosh, who is that? He's so familiar, but I couldn't have put a name to it. I would say Harrison Ford's transformation as Branch Rickey was almost as complete as Daniel Day-Lewis's transformation as Lincoln. One thing that worries me about this movie is how early in the year it's coming out, and I really think there are some Oscar-worthy performances in this movie, and I'm afraid that they're not going to get nominated. One of the main reasons that I'm so interested in the story of Jackie Robinson and Branch Rickey is because Branch Rickey was a local boy. He was born in Ohio, grew up near here where I live, and he went to college in my hometown. And at one point in the movie, Branch Rickey mentions that he played and coached at Ohio Wesleyan University, and a bunch of people in the movie audience, including me, were like, yeah, Wesleyan! And it was kind of funny. When I was in 8th grade and I was at a brand new school and I didn't have a lot of friends and I didn't talk to a whole lot of people, we had some kind of like team meeting or something for my entire team of 8th graders, and one of the teachers asked a trivia question about, it was something about a Major League Baseball connection to Delaware, Ohio, and a bunch of boys raised their hand and guessed names that were completely off base, and then I raised my hand and I was like, Branch Rickey. And my teacher was like, yes! And I could just tell that all of the girls in the room were like, why does she know that? And all of the boys in the room were like, how does she know that? I think the two things about Jackie Robinson that impress me the most are that A, he was a gentleman. He had a really explosive temper and he had to learn to control it. And, you know, he knew going in that he couldn't fight back to all the taunts and the threats and the mockery that he was going to receive. Branch Rickey says in the movie, I don't want a player with the guts to fight back. I want a player with the guts to not fight back. And that was really a big deal. They needed to show that a black baseball player could be a gentleman and could handle everything that was thrown at him and could make the whole scenario about his playing baseball and not about the color of his skin. And that's the other thing about Jackie Robinson. He was a really good baseball player. The number 42 is retired by every club in all of Major League Baseball, and it's the only number that is that way. This Monday is Jackie Robinson Day, and that means that all of the Major League Baseball players who play on Monday will be wearing the number 42. They won't be wearing their own numbers. They will be honoring the hero who broke the color line in baseball. And there were a lot of other heroes besides Jackie Robinson, great black ball players who came up from the Negro Leagues and faced just as much hatred and racism as Jackie did. But he was the first. This movie is just amazing. And I don't care if you like baseball, you could hate baseball, and I think you will still love this movie. This movie is so good. I know I keep saying that, but really, it is. Go see it. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.